Now, find me where the scammers are. I think in this day and age, it is so difficult to be so upright because you might be here, doing things correctly, going to school, getting your money right, waiting for that internship, all things that are considered good. And all the friends who took shortcuts are out here living their best lives. You're out here struggling, trying to make a decent living in a rightful manner, but all your other friends, because they did something, they're in Dubai, they're doing Habibi. You know what, I will go to that Dubai. I will also be a scammer. Now, you all know the story of Hushpuppi. He was living a very luxurious life on the internet, okay? On Instagram, he was showing us he's taking a chopper here. Unaonanga ile audio ya nikipata pesa nitakuwa naongea kizungu from 10 a.m. He used to be there. He takes a chopper, takes lunch in Greece, and then dinner in whatever. And then, it was just a very loud lifestyle. And then people started investigating where his money comes from. And then he was linked to an international syndicate of scammers. And that is where the problem began, okay? After a lot of investigation, he was finally arrested in Dubai. Is that, Yani, it's just a lot. It just goes to show, if you're scamming, please use your money quietly, okay? Tumia pesa yako pole pole, hata eka chini ya mattress. Don't be out here doing the most, because us who are jealous, we will report you. We will tag IRS and KRA and ask source, okay? We have also seen it's even become a trend. People are doing it as a funny thing, where if you do a reel or create content and you're going on vacation somewhere and you're just doing the most and you're living your best life, somebody will be in the comments saying KRA kuja hapa, So that's just the same thing that happened. A lot of people are wondering, where does your money come from? Because even the people who grew up with you, your village people, they start getting suspicious, because they're like, obviously we grew up with you, we were struggling with you, now you're living your best life, jetting from one country to another. It really does not make sense. Anyway, his village people did the thing and now he is in prison. Ungenyamaza tu, like ungekuwa Loki. Anyway, he is serving 11 years in an American prison, which is very unfortunate. However, there's a silver lining, because 50 Cent says he wants to make a TV series highlighting the life of Hushpuppi. And I'm like, you know what? That's good. You know what? I could be in prison, suffering, but I'm still making passive income because somebody decided to do my life story. Now, the internet has conflicting views on this. A lot of people are agreeing to this, and they're saying, yes, we would like to see that. It's a good way. Somebody else said, at least you beat Nigerian Bollywood, Nollywood on this, because imagine a Nollywood movie about Hushpuppi. Just disaster, okay? So let's wait for stars with PDD 50 Cent and see how it goes. However, a few people are saying, why not look around you and do a series on something that speaks positively about us, meaning Nigerians, as there are so many around you and all over the world. Let me tell you, we want to see the drama. We don't want to see this, motivational stories. We've had enough. We want to live vicariously through you, okay? Our lives are horrible as is, so we'd rather suffer and just watch your misery going on and celebrate that and do that. Because even the other guy who used to scam people on the internet, Tinder Swindler, okay? We loved it because it was dramatic. It was, yes, he was suffering, but because you don't want to address the suffering in your life, you would rather watch another person suffering and laugh about it and talk about it. Same thing for Hushpuppi, okay? He had his time on the internet. He lived his best life. So now it is us to live our best life, watching his struggle, okay? Don't stop us from showbiz, please. Let us watch the series, please.
I mean, I find it very interesting that Abbas, aka Hushpuppi, is one of those people who was caught. Like, he was, how'd you get caught, my dude? How? With all that money you had, you couldn't have protected yourself. But the problem is when you start to ruffle the wrong feathers, you go to Nigeria, you scam people, Nigerian police leave you alone. You go to Dubai, you scam people, the police leave you alone. And then the day you decide to scam an American, that's the day DOJ wanakupata. Hiyo ndio siku yenye unapatikana na FBI. Yet there's zuruka in your hotel room like you are a robber, which you are. But at the end of the day, he was caught. But I feel like this is an important lesson in totality, because I feel like this is a serious issue, especially with Gen Z. This is all they see. Scammers who made it. Scammers who started living their best lives. Scammers who are pretty much jet chopping and landing wherever they wanted to, you know, with these expensive brands on their arms and on their bodies. This guy had a falcon. A falcon. You guys, a car, a Rolls Royce Falcon. They are made handful of them. Not even that many people can afford them, but he got one and he even had the audacity to paint it purple. All I'm saying is I feel like kids right now and young people in general should start being keen on not trying to copy paste these lifestyles, because the guy was blowing up. He had what, 2.8 million followers on Instagram. All of these people thought that his lifestyle was genuine. All of these people wanted to emulate him. All of these people wanted to copy and mirror his lifestyle. However, look at the means in which he got the money in order for him to live that lifestyle and show you on Instagram. Like, is that something that you want to do? Are you willing to go to those lengths in order for you to do that? And for that reason, you need to also look scrupulously into other people's lives. All these people you follow, all of you millions of people following people simply because they live a very interesting lifestyle, a very lavish lifestyle, and you're just like, oh my God, I want to live like you. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You don't know what goes on behind the facade that is Instagram. So just be careful not to try and emulate such people. That's why we're having all these robberies in broad daylight in town. You've seen the one that has, yeah, today it's been the trending topic. People are getting gunned down. People are getting beaten and harassed and mugged in the middle of the city in broad daylight. And it is so scary to even go outside right now. Why? Because it's happening so much. People are 65 people in hospital at a very public hospital. 17 dead today. Are you serious, guys? So let's stop trying to mirror these lifestyles, because not all of them come in the way that you think that they will. Simply because someone tells you they're a hustler does not mean that they actually are hustling in the right way. And that doesn't mean that you start to hustle in your own way in order to keep up with those lifestyles. Leave it alone. Try and find money the right way. Go to school, kids. That's my advice. Forget Hushpuppi. Unaona ameshikwa. 1.7 million analipa. He's paying what? 1.7 million to two victims who actually did help with him actually getting caught. He's actually still paying money in addition to him being in prison. Although we still hear bado ana scam watu wakiwa prison. In case you're interested in that story, please watch it on his Spice. We speak a lot more about it.